evening. Happy Monday. Honestly, today's a good Monday because I get to do a live stream with my friends. Uh,
Woo!
Yay.
for uh, since we're in the end game of 999, we gotta push through to the end. Uh, we weren't able to record, we weren't able to stream this last weekend, so we gotta do it today. Um, we were about to go into a library of mysteries. I guess I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm PB. I mostly just stream on here, but Hooligans will be back at some point. And I'm joined as always by Jacqueline and Mac.
Hello. I'm half of that. I'm Jacqueline. She, her pronouns. Unwise Girls. That teen house party. That's it.
Yeah. I'm the other half of that. I'm Mac, notorious visual novel speedrunner.
Yep, I mean, look at that. Exactly one exit before we got to, what is it, the route to the true ending.
Oops! I got to explain this to another friend of mine today. I was
Oh.
like, have you heard about my 999 escapades? And she was like, I heard that you got the safe ending on your first try and almost gave Runa a heart attack. And I was like, well, you'll be pleased to know that I got the true ending on my second try.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
Let's see. What happened last time? Why are we in a library now? And, has anyone been, like, per se kidnapped or maybe threatened with a gun or anything like that?
I think kidnapped might be a strong word, but I don't know. I might be wrong.
Okay. Apparently kidnapped.
Enough headcanon here.
Apparently taken hostage?
The pure facts of it, there was a gun involved.
A gun was involved. In the video game Twitch. This is happening in the video game. So we all got to the end room with the 9 door, and we were trying to figure out.
The 9 door?
Oh, both the 9 doors.
Yeah, there were 2 of them. Surprise, surprise.
And we tried to do math to figure out who could leave. And then Santa kind of went a little nutty, but like, that's okay. That's okay, we respect it. And he threatened June with a gun if Lotus and Ace didn't go with him. So they all left. And then we were in the room with the coffin, and it would have ended, except suddenly, God, I feel so like, why did this happen this way? Suddenly, we remembered the passphrase from the safe ending.
Yep, I think it makes perfect and complete sense. Not weird at all.
It makes perfect and complete sense if you know about morphogenetic fields.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we were able to open the coffin where Snake was. So Snake and Clover got to reunite, and it was very cute.
Yeah, that was very nice.
And so now we are... And then we discovered that... Then we did some math, and we figured out that June didn't have the 6 bracelet. She had the 9 bracelet. And Santa didn't have the 3 bracelet. He had the 0 bracelet.
See,
because
that
the
was a little more
captain's bracelet
far-fetched
was
for
the
me.
6 bracelet.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it was the letter O which corresponded to 6.
Yes. I realized something like 4 hours ago while I was still at work, which was that are Santa and June in every escape room, no matter which route you're on, together?
Not sure,
You go back
but
and
so far...
check the data. I believe every single time that every route we've gone so far, Santa and June have ended up in the same room.
Great. Because that makes things make a lot more sense. If you are paying attention, there's an ad happening right now. Or was, I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, there is right now. I missed it.
Okay.
That's alright, get it out of the way now.
Yeah, getting it out of the way now is not a bad thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, add over. As you were saying.
Yeah, so if you were paying attention and noticed patterns, I was not. And you noticed that Santa and June were going into the same fucking room every single time, you might have been tipped off to some things, but I wasn't paying a lot of attention to that. Oops, probably should have been. Anyway, so...
And it's very convenient that they're 3 plus 6, which adds up to 9, so if they were 0 and 9 instead,
yeah,
it would still work out the same. And also
Yeah,
it means that, like,
math is-
as long as they stuck together, as long as Santa made sure June was with him wherever he went, he could go through whatever door he wanted.
yeah,
Or at least was much more, flexible.
yes. And no one would be any the wiser because...
There's so many numbers happening, it's hard to notice.
Yeah, but because they're 0 and 9 instead of 3 and 6, they still have the same digital root. So no one would notice that their numbers weren't, matching up. Yeah, no, Ham, don't worry about it. I was just talking about exactly what I just said. Anyway, we started chasing after everybody, and that's how we're in the library.
Because we have 7 Snake and Clover with us.
Yes.
And yeah, now we have a library to solve. I guess we should start fucking around in the library.
Yeah, let's start fucking around in the library.
I wonder if any of these books I'm supposed to click on. Hard to say.
Oh, wow, we're just fucking starting off with this, huh? Give me a quick second.
Of course, Junpei.
I can just say this out loud. I don't see ads because I'm subbed to the channel, so when ads pop up, I'm relying on other people to tell me to shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I should have given you a warning there.
No, you're good. Teletemperation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, the Junpei.
Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of teletemperation.
It refers to having the ability to travel through time.
This book is called, Mind Swap. You mean you could, like, change bodies with someone? Well, I guess I wouldn't mind switching bodies with my brother Junpei too much, but I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me. You're so fucking valid.
What the hell? Come on, like, if you swapped with bodies with me, you could, like, beat up anyone you wanted to. And then if we swapped back afterwards, you wouldn't even have to deal with, like, any of the soreness afterwards.
I think there's, like, a movie about this.
There's also, like, a really good Futurama episode of it. Which involved them actually proving a theorem. Like, there's a math paper based on the body swap episode of Futurama.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, he was the only one. Kitab al-Azif. Man, they've got some weird stuff here. I'm not sure if I pronounced that one correctly.
There.
Just like Junpei, I guess.
Yeah, good job, Junpei.
Junpei's like, I can't even pronounce this one, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a valiant attempt and hope that I'm right. Who's that? Some famous guy?
It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdullah al-Harzad. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon.
What? We're bringing up the Necronomicon? Here?
Yes.
In the ending?
Yes.
I just realized that shrieky voice is my Clover voice, and that was out of character. Oh, so these are all occult books and stuff. This one says The Golden Rabbit and the Moon on it. Does that mean it's about a rabbit that lives on the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about?
It's talking about Toho. You see, about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon according to Chinese legend.
Alright, and that's all we need to know about those books. Let me just double check. Mind Swap sounds like a reality show.
How much wife swap does Junpei watch on a weekly basis?
Not some. If he were to get together with June, a lot more.
This is a really goofy one, just based off of stuff that Marn was telling me about this morning. But I think Junpei would watch The Traitors.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. I think Junpei's into all those shows.
All right, more bookshelves. There's got to be something important on one of them.
Paleontology. This one's about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking.
Okay, Clover.
Mother Nature.
Ammonites are like the little bug ones, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I have a necklace. I have an ammonite necklace.
Nice.
A rabbit on the moon? Unheard of. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Ham.
Hello, Monkey Man. Welcome
That
to
just made
some
me
Monday
laugh.
Night 999. Mother Nature. Yeah, we just started a few minutes ago. We are just starting our library escape room.
We're just looking at books, don't worry about it.
Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks?
Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection.
Just trying to make a joke.
Dude, hippie chicks? Really?
This one says, transition of extinct species.
We need to hurry it up. We're going to end up in the pages of a book like that.
That's very funny.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading all these book titles. Theory of Evolution. Heck, even I know this one. It's that Darwin guy, right?
Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution.
Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection.
Exactly. However, nowadays, the kids only listen to unnatural
Introduction
selections.
to geology, huh?
That's true.
I didn't realize that you were going to do that ad, Jacqueline, or I would have let it go.
Thinking about the Earth, even when you're on the ocean, kind of romantic in a way, I guess.
Theories of the Cambrian explosion? Did a bomb go off somewhere near Cambria?
Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period, research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them.
Creatures of the South Seas, huh? Wonder if this one's got pictures of colorful fish and stuff. Micrographia, huh?
Ah, yes, Robert Hooke's famous work. First published in 1665, he built a microscope and examined insects, inorganic substances, and other things too small to be seen in detail by human eyes. He then drew pictures of many of the things he'd examined and published them in a book. I'd hazard a guess this shelf is concerned with natural sciences.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Why did mankind lose their tails? Hey, Junpei, you know what this one's about?
Why are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe you should ask a human with a tail.
Mankind's ancestors most likely lost their tails as they were no longer useful, and the nutrients required to grow them were better put to use elsewhere. At least, that's what I read. I was rather young, I may have remembered it incorrectly.
Snake didn't get to talk for like 3/4 of this game, and he is making up for it now.
He is making up for it by info dumping.
Why the hell would a kid be reading a book like that? As though Seven doesn't have his own hyperfixations. Alright, do we need to look at the rest of the books? Or should we try to actually start to solve the puzzle? I'm happy
Maybe
either
the
way.
books are the puzzle.
It's true.
We could click on the table.
I clicked on a bookshelf and we didn't get zoomed in this time, which I'll take as a good sign. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. It's like this shelf's all science and technology and shit.
Table time. Oh,
Oh, see, now that looks like puzzle. We will save it for last, of course. Are property values going up out in space these days? Man, I guess times are tough for aliens.
Sorry.
What, did I say something funny?
This one says cosmic inflation.
Stupid fucking joke. Oh.
Supersymmetric string theory and 10-dimensional space-time.
They're just talking about superstring theory. It's a theory of reality where... how do I explain? It says that all elements of the universe are governed by the vibrations and harmonics of tiny supersymmetric strings.
You know, I once kind of knew what string theory was, and I have forgotten it in 10 years.
Yeah,
That's so
I have
fair.
like just enough of a grasp of like quantum physics to kind of know what that stuff is about, but the moment I try to get into the details or the weeds, I get completely lost.
I was always more interested in quantum entanglement anyway, so
I mean,
that's the information I kept in my
I mean,
head.
string theory.
Anyway, let's keep clicking on books. What's this? An overview of conformal field theory.
Well, it's a theory that posits an invariant quantum field where conformal transformation can take place.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Theory of general relativity, huh? Oh, I know this one! That's Einstein, right?
Good job, Clover.
Quantum gravity. 7, do you have any idea what this is?
How about you start by using some real words? Plus, as far as I'm aware, no one's come up with a proper theory of quantum gravity yet. String theory is like one of our best bets, and that seems to have been kind of a dead end. Alright, anyway, onto the real bookshelf.
What's the deal with these titles?
It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Hey, what if we, switch them around? That's what I was gonna say, girly.
I don't know, that doesn't feel like something you'd ever do in an escape room.
If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh. I'm making a bad joke. I'm making a really bad joke. Don't dead open inside. Anyway, if we move it so that the top one says open.
Yeah, I imagine that will be correct. Aw, look at that cool switching animation.
Open here, find bulb.
How about this?
Off Payu, Ernol Nedb.
Yeah, obviously. Looks
Yeah.
like putting the books in the right order opened this thing right up.
That was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei! I love how excited she gets.
I guess that turned out well enough.
So the letters from the title spell out, open here, find bulb. There we go. We found a powerful light bulb.
A powerful light
I wonder
bulb.
how powerful it is. Screws it in and blinds herself immediately.
Well, let's find out.
Oh.
The light bulb looks like it's brand new. It's really big, so it'll make a lot of light. I also love the in-character vamping. It makes me laugh every time.
That's the whole point of doing this with friends. Okay,
Can we
so
click on
go
the table?
downstairs. Yes, we can click on the table.
Lights to the books. Huh, what does that mean?
Interesting.
I forgot
Well,
he's wearing his
intelligence
fucking
often-
cloak still.
Often hides itself. I like it. It's my style.
Did you
Often
see-
hides itself in darkness.
Did you see any other clothes laying around for him? That aren't,
No,
exploded?
no, I didn't. I just forgot that he's still wearing it, and I'm sure that it's extremely comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness, rather like myself.
That's horrible.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, I'm pretty sure Snake is just Daredevil.
Yeah, you're probably right. Can we turn?
Yes.
Oh, it's just more books.
There's more books.
Let's see, and then we have a third view here. So yes, we have 3 views, and then it looks...
No,
Or no, we have 4
We've
views.
got
4
a full-
views.
And we can also
the
go
full
downstairs.
rotation.
What should we check out first?
Let's go down.
Downstairs.
So many fucking books.
So many fucking books. All right, only 3 views down here, thankfully.
Okay.
Should we check out these interesting books?
Yeah, let's check out these interesting books. Oh! Dad kind. That's a really terrible striped specibus. Just eat your dad.
Man, it's powerful when it works, though.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It depends on the dad.
Like, here's the thing: is like that's how you know that someone like has read all the wikis before playing through the game, but like doesn't actually care about like building any interesting builds. Like that's what all the wikis suggest. Is like, hey, go through the 10 steps to get to dad kind, and then you can just breeze through every boss fight. But then like, why are you even playing the game?
Yeah. Well, the
Wasn't
thing
that
I
a
was
germ?
going- Oh,
Sorry.
okay. The thing that I was gonna say was like, because it depends on the dad that you draw, right? Because like, if you're drawing, if you're drawing Shigeo Kageyama's dad, like you're just drawing a guy.
I was assuming by Homestuck rules you would only ever draw John's dad and copies of him.
Well, I mean, I guess so. I guess it depends on whether or not you expand the criteria of the modus, but like.
Maybe other users of the same social media that John's dad is on, where they talk about pipes and hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to make an Interstitial Infinity plug. Go listen to Interstitial Infinity.
Yeah, go ahead and listen to Interstitial
However,
Infinity.
PB is right. It would
going-
just be John's dad.
We're doing a special mini game where during the 999 stream we try and plug at least 9 Moonshot podcasts. We've got 2 out of 9 so far. Let's see if we can.
I don't know, that sounds like kind of an unwise proposition to me.
Wasn't that
Okay,
a German mathematician?
It's fucking no sell. Alright.
Maybe it's a compilation of his work.
Libernus? This book is in German. It looks like it's a complete works of something.
I've never heard of it.
Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. That's fair. Owen, huh?
Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary.
Have you considered trying to open one of the books, Junpei? To maybe look?
Sheldrake? Sheldrake? Isn't Sheldrake... You're just not gonna finish that thought.
Leibniz was a physicist? Maybe?
I feel like that's Leibniz, but I could be wrong. It could be Leibniz.
That's Leibniz, you're right.
I am not very good at pronouncing German.
No, Leibniz is in like, that was a different guy entirely.
Okay. I was gonna say, hold on a second, I'm learning German and I don't think that's right. Algebraic number theory. Math, huh?
I have taken a grad school class on algebraic number theory.
Whoa.
It's been several years now. I did more.
You mean something like primary number theory or analytical number theory or geometry?
No, it's more like
I thought the
algebraic
cursor was a
topology.
little... I thought the cursor was a little barrette in Snake's hair for a second.
There you go, buddy.
Kinda cute.
Oh my gosh, how did you know? Nobody said anything about those.
Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. If there was a book named Algebraic Number Theory, I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right.
Every time you do that dramatic pause, it just...
I can tell you that number theory is mostly asking, what do we know about prime numbers and why? Why are primes? What are primes?
And some theories thereof.
Like, there's the famous, shoot, what's the name of it? The theorem that it's like a really complicated function and all the solutions are supposed to lay on this one line in the complex plane, but no one's managed to prove it. And it's one of those things where it seems like it's true, and a lot of, like, whole branches of math rely on, like, assuming that this is true, but no one's proved it. Oh man, it's gonna drive me nuts. It's one of the Millennium problems. Sorry, I need to look this up so I don't.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I cared a ton about math And I spent a little bit of time not caring about math, and I'm back to a normal amount of caring about math for me, which is still a lot.
I got asked today in the same conversation where I talked about speedrunning the
The
game
Riemann
about
hypothesis. Yeah, the Riemann hypothesis. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot the name of the Riemann hypothesis.
about my feelings and skills with math, and I was like, all right, here's the thing. I know high school math no longer matters. It has been 10 fucking years. But hey, Riemann hypothesis.
Boom, right in the dark.
Literally just told you.
Anyway, sorry, keep going, Mac.
No, it's fine. Listen, I know that high school math no longer matters, and I also don't really have any of this knowledge anymore, but I, did get a 5 on my AP Calculus exam, so, you
Hell
could say
yeah.
I'm good at math.
Hell yeah. Clover.
Here,
I love Clover.
Can I have one brag for myself?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
of
took
course.
the SAT for a competition in 8th grade, and I aced the math section.
Let's
Hell yeah.
fucking go, dude.
I also was first in the state of Montana at the math counts competition that year.
That's sick.
Which, in retrospect, I feel a little bit gross about because its main sponsor was Raytheon.
Less sick.
Yes,
But-
You like that sometimes.
But
It's hard to walk a
but I
step
did win
in this world.
I did win a DS and a trip to Disney World. For the
Hey!
national
And you got to play
competition.
999 on it.
I didn't, and that would have made that perfect. Anyway, Clover.
PB and I both shaking hands about being good at high school math.
Yeah.
But,
Okay,
advanced high school math.
I'm smiling, nodding wisely in the corner, having failed out of pre-calc.
You're so valid,
You're
Jacqueline.
so valid. Anyway, what's Clover have to say about the Riemann hypothesis?
What is there to hypothesize about with a Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward?
Heavens no. There are many factors, length, girth, lubrication, or lack of. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field.
Whoa! More information than I wanted to know, big brother. That's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. Heh, that's funny.
Why is that
Why?
funny?
Why is that funny, Clover?
I think you're just being
That's
racist,
not funny, Clover.
There have been a lot of really, really great famous mathematicians from India. Like Ramanujan. This is one of the all-time greats.
Clover unchecked biases moment.
And also a lot of origins of math go back to the Indian subcontinent, some of the higher concepts of math.
It's very true.
This one's a gold box conjecture.
Conjecture? What's it about? Magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it?
It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory.
I'm sorry I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now.
Let's not get
Junpei
into
is,
this.
Alright.
Junpei is canonically laughing.
Alright.
Oh.
We've checked all
Alright,
the
I
shelves
think we've
here.
gone through all the math books.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here, math books. What's this weird
Alright,
pedestal?
here we go. Oh, this is inside. Hey!
Small
9
enclosure with
sides,
9
huh?
sides. There are 3 of these things that look kind of like music stands. Am I supposed to put something on the stands?
They're
3
lights.
in the thing. Not very bright, though. Didn't we find a powerful light bulb earlier? Swap it out.
Well, it'll get a lot brighter, but
But if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. Won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs.
well, I can put one in now. Why not?
No.
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
No.
There's something suspicious about the shelf on the left.
Junpei.
That? Yeah, there we go.
A cylinder lock.
What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Might as well give it a shot.
I mean, I have my guess as to what the answer is. Oh shoot! Never mind. I was just gonna guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
Let's
was
not
just
fuck
gonna
with
guess
that right now.
9999999. So
I mean, but that's a pain in the ass to input.
yeah, sorry. I thought it would let you click in both directions, but I guess not.
Oh no, it does. I'm just not very smart. That
Okay,
didn't work.
well, I guess not.
We're not ready for a hint yet. We haven't checked
We
everything
talked
yet.
about the "Do you think Snake is a gay" poll on here.
What?
No.
Do you both know about this?
No, I don't know about this.
No.
Kataru
Well-
Uchikoshi, creator of the lead creator on these games. A couple people tweeted at him like, "Is Snake gay?" In response, he liked one of the tweets and then posted a poll that was, "Do you think Snake is a gay?" The 4 options were yes, no, I don't give a fuck, and I'm always on your side. And 64.9% ultimately won out with yes.
Incredible.
So,
Snake is a
it's-
gay.
Snake is a gay.
Yeah.
This does sound familiar, actually.
I knew that Uchikoshi was sometimes funny on the internet, but I didn't know about that.
Yes.
Just the iron plate wall. Alright. See where we are? No, we didn't already look here.
Warm?
Why is it warm?
Ow!
Oh.
Oh my god, no! Oh god, no!
What's the deal with this fucking sappy stuff?
No!
No, no, no.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm not doing the whole thing. Hey!
Hey,
Thanks
thank
for
you
the
for
raid.
Thank you for the raid. Vice Count
Monday night raid.
Thank you very much.
Modern Japanese literature, huh?
Nothing to say about that.
A picture book? Here? Looks like it's an old folk tale. Don't you think it's a little weird that this book's the only picture book? Maybe you ought to hold on to it.
Ooh, we found a book. What's inside the book? Do we get to see it?
Got a magic wand on it. Okay.
So, what's inside? Well, aren't you going to open it?
Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside, smarto. Whoa! SE-5?
I guess?
This pop-up is fucking insane.
Reading
Someone-
this to my kids at night as they scream and cry and ask for Goldilocks.
I think it is just, yeah, SE-5.
SE-5.
See, so we did have to search every single bookshelf. Alright, we already had that.
Origin of Japanese folklore. Looks like there are a bunch of books about Japanese culture here. Mostly ones about folklore, though.
Well, folklore can cover a wide array of topics: history, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions. Folklore can cover all those things if you know where to look.
This looks pretty deep. Agriculture and historical organizations in folklore.
Shit, you are completely right, Viscount. SE-5 is just, don't forget DL6.
That's so true.
This game has a lot of good moments. It doesn't ever have put the bird on the stand as a moment, sadly.
Such a fucking bummer.
Sadly.
Alright,
Okay, if we click on this shelf again.
See, there's 7, 7, and 8 volumes. I
Yeah.
don't feel like that tells us very much.
No, I don't think we have anything.
Let's see, I guess we could like count the letters
Unfortunate.
and the names, but I feel like we would need a hint or something.
We need another book. Do we have to
Alright.
click on all the fucking books on the top floor? I'm gonna lose my shit, dude.
It
Did
might
we
be
get,
true.
Hold on. Did we get that empty shelf?
Which empty shelf?
Ah, that one.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore
Open
me.
here, find bulb. Alright, no, good. That got me oriented, reminded me. Or no, wait, okay, so
Where
we're
we
not
are.
seeing. Wait, now
I'm
I
getting
don't remember
nauseous.
which... Yeah, sorry.
Thank you for the lurk, Viscountix.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And rest well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Lights
we
to the
got the
books.
lights to the books.
Alright, let's see. I think we've already clicked on
Hey,
these.
that is a weirdly artsy. There's some weirdly artsy books there.
Yeah, I know. I click on them, but it's just the whole shelf that gets
Oh,
selected.
okay, so nothing happens. Oh, they'll probably highlight something once we put the light bulbs in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. This is new.
Interactions between shortwave energy and matter. What else have we got? Just listening to read those titles is giving me a headache.
It probably isn't. I'm not remembering what it is right now, Ham, so I'm excited to get back there. Can't say fancy technology stuff and I get along very well. You talk about that stuff, you're gonna put me to sleep. Let's see. Alright,
Well,
yes,
time
that is the
seems
shelf we
to
already did
pause
this.
when we go into these escape rooms, so would it be so bad if we all just took a nap? The black hole hypothesis. Gamma ray astrophysics.
I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme.
Look, this one says cultural heritage of Rome.
But that's gonna be some serious inheritance tax.
Oh my god. A history of Buddhism.
Can't think of a joke there. Just one that won't get me canceled on Twitter. Permian creatures. A little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Not to mention most of them were likely reptiles and amphibians. Without hair, I can't imagine they had much need of perms.
History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot? Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book.
Another one of those kids' picture books. Looks a lot like the other one we found.
Unfortunate title.
Yep, sure does. That sure is an unfortunate title and image.
Ah well, 2009?
2029, yeah.
You know, it was a different time, 5 years in the future. I do feel sometimes now when people are like, oh yeah, it's the early 2000s, it was a different time. It's like, I remember that time.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that different. We knew that stuff sucked.
The rubber banding of, like, anything that was 15
I remember,
years
like,
ago.
Saying the same thing about, like, stuff in the 80s and 90s in, like, high school.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm starting to see, like, oh, wait a minute. But more importantly, there's letters and pictures in here. This
Lil K.
Lilk? Or L-LK?
L-LK would also make sense.
Mm-hmm. So it's weirdly oriented for that. Or it could just be really square sevens, but no, it's gotta be L's. Lilk.
Yeah.
But there's no way to get the purple to line up there.
Mm-mm.
Or,
Impossible.
it's,
Can you combine them?
Oh.
No.
Nope.
But,
Never mind.
Section 5, and wasn't one of the Noah's Dad kind, not Lillican, on the shelves at the bottom.
Yeah.
Cultural heritage of Rome, Permian creatures.
What's Hellenism? I think it's something like a... That's not what it is, Junpei.
Junpei's allowed to be wrong about things.
Oriental history. Maybe this one's about China's 4,000 years of history or something? Hey, Chinese history... Wow, there's some stuff being said in this game tonight, huh? Hey, look at this. This book's called Greek Mythology. There's no way we can be racist about this one, right?
Damn, that thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone's actually read the whole thing. Imagine it would just put me to sleep. See, that's not racist, that's just a little lazy.
that there are a million 8-year-olds pining after the huge mythology tomes in libraries
I just
across the world.
raised my hand.
I imagine that was all three of us here.
Yeah.
Listen to Unwise Girls only on the Moonshot Podcast Network.
There we go. We got
Boom,
the third one.
3 out of 9. Good evening,
This one's called The
evocative.
History of the Western World.
I don't know. How are you doing, Mac? Are you having a fun time?
We're in a library, man. I'm vibing.
Well, I assume it's about European history.
Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like you.
What more is there to be said?
That was way more, like, nervous than Junpei should have sounded. Oh well, it's fine.
That was a bit shaggy.
All right, what are we missing here?
Have you looked at these at all?
No, we haven't. Oh, here we go. Another picture book.
Alright, what does this one say?
Fundamentals of Baseball.
Awesome.
Damn, this is the forbidden book. That was a baseball deep cut for people who are into baseball. It's not even that much of a deep cut. That's season 1, baby. Head.
Head?
So no head?
So no head?
No head?
Oh, I am a fucking child. I'm a fucking
actually-
child.
L,
what?
R, and K? Large, round, and kinky? Nah, probably not. I'm sorry, show me the R.
How is that an R?
Where's the R?
Maybe the I is the stem of the R?
Uh-huh.
It's more likely that that's a 4.
I'm just
That's
not
so
seeing how to...
weird.
Alright, let's see what this one says then. SE-5, or SE/.
I might be impressed if I was 5.
Okay, but for real.
Oh, quite a funny joke there, Junpei.
Where are you getting an R from? Lord alive. Okay, whatever.
I feel like that has
Wait.
to be like a mess up with the localizing this puzzle.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Unless... Yeah.
Look, this one's called Recreation of Lost Human Functions. I think they're talking about if you, like, lose part of your body, you could grow it back.
I don't think so. Maybe they're talking about reconstructing abilities that humankind once possessed? In other words, they may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense.
Or maybe, like, regrowing tails?
Like the morphogenetic field.
I haven't heard of it, myself.
You
Have
sure
I?
about that, Snake? Ancient gladiators? What's this book doing here?
Maybe they were researching human physical limits across history.
It seems like you know what they were doing on the ship, Snake. It just really feels that way.
Really, really feels that way. Dissection Atlas, huh? This whole shelf is full of medical books. Functions of the human brain. Huh. I guess this is a book about the nervous system?
I'd love to ask you to read it to me, but I don't think we have the time.
We definitely don't have the time.
I'm kind of curious about it too.
There's gotta be a reason why people connect with each other, you know? Wow, what a fucking concept. Fuck. Principles of monkey behavior, huh?
I'd imagine that's a book describing praxeology studies on monkeys. Monkeys are very similar to humans evolutionarily, so I imagine the research was fruitful.
Oh, look, Seven. Here's a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength.
You're just saying that because it says muscle. I got weak bones. Shatter like glass.
This book is just called Dissection.
That's a good question. Which monkeys? That's a lot that they were just studying all monkeys in one book.
This bookshelf must be all medical books. Yeah, we established that, Junpei.
From what I can tell, it sounds as though these books, the library must be massive. I'm rather impressed by how well organized it is.
Yeah, but there's not like a classification system or anything. They're just like loosely grouped into areas by subject, but they're not even alphabetized by author. They don't have a classification system. So if you like want to look for a book, you can't like check to see if it's in the catalog. You have to just like go up to a section and hope that it's there, which is like not the way that you want to have a library organized.
Perhaps once we insert the light bulbs, they will shine a projection of a catalog on top of the sky. I don't know why Snake is saying this.
Because Junpei said all of that about libraries.
Human anatomy.
Regeneration of internal organs.
All right.
Did we look at the other side?
I think so. Oh, good, yeah. CJ's in chat thanking you specifically, Mac.
You're very welcome, CJ.
We did this one. What about the other side?
Yeah, we did this
Yeah,
one.
okay.
This was
Okay, yeah.
I think
Oh god.
I think we gotta go back downstairs. I think we have hints from all 3 pop-up books.
Okay.
This must mean something.
Mm-hmm. I was just assuming that one of them was...
The colors are important somehow.
Mm-hmm. It
Except
feels
for
like
that one.
yellow, red, blue, and Sheldrake.
And then Sheldrake just has the numbers written on the spines.
Uh-huh.
head.
I thought one of
Head. The word head is contained within Sheldrake.
Hey, do we have to put the... No. We've established that they're lights. It is interesting that they were originally said to be music stands that you could put things onto.
Actually, yeah, these are all like the letters to spell out Sheldrake, aren't they? Oh, yeah, we put these on the music stands.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you're right.
To figure out that we look at Sheldrake. I see.
This is a little weird.
Alright. Oh, well, where else are the light bulbs?
Okay, so then we need the light bulbs. Fucking motherfucker.
Is it under the floor?
We need the code in order to get into the fucking cabinet.
What, the code was this thing up there? Was it the series of numbers up there, or did we try that already?
What series of numbers?
Isn't there a series in those books? Isn't there like some books there with a series of numbers on the spine?
I mean, they're just ascending order.
They're just ascending order.
Oh, the books are?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, not these books.
Oh, which books?
In the shelf. I thought I saw some books.
There's a lot of shelves.
Oh, yes. No, you're
in-
right. Go back down.
In the glass shelf downstairs.
Oh. Yeah.
Something?
Yeah.
Never mind.
632415. Yes, they
632.
are in an
Never
order
mind,
that
they gave it
isn't
to us.
ascending. 6,
6, 3, 2,
2, 4,
4,
1, 5.
Should have figured that out sooner. Thank
That's
you,
the
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline touch.
You did it, Junpei! Thanks, Jacqueline. Because the thing is that I was like, okay, we have to have the clue for this because Junpei was like, oh, this is easy. And I'm like, hold on.
I don't know why, but I don't feel particularly happy about being praised for that.
Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? Oh. If we'd clicked on the books, it would have told us.
Ah, makes sense.
2 out of
Alright.
3 light bulbs.
Where the fuck else is there anything in this room?
For real.
Need one more fucking light bulb.
Did we miss something upstairs?
It's gotta be upstairs, I think. Yeah, I'm just double checking that we clicked on all these shelves.
Did we go over there to that side?
I think we did? Because, yeah, we had open here, find bulb.
Yeah. Okay. We did these shelves?
Mind swap.
You got Lay Epic Mind Swap. I don't know why I said that. We did.
Oh, we haven't.
Oh,
didn't
here
do
we
these.
go.
Yep.
What's that? Some sort of comic book? Jeez, I guess boys really like that stuff, huh?
No, you're thinking of a different sort of robot. This book is talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars.
I think this might also be the room that Runa was complaining to me about last week, but I don't quote me on that.
What's this one called?
It says Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering,
I don't know why I asked.
Communication and Computer Science.
That's a pretty generic title. To be honest, it's so vague, I don't really know what it might be about.
Okay, go up, King.
An overview of photochemistry? I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay?
Oh, wow. Look, Junpei! That's so stupid. They literally just put it. I mean, okay, hold on.
The last goddamn shelf.
It's possible that that's the first one you're supposed to find.
Yeah, probably.
Either that one or the other move the books around one.
We already looked at these.
Alright, I think we're good.
That's all
Yeah.
three, yeah, we're good.
Sorry, I just yawned directly into the microphone.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, I
we all
know,
do it.
but like, oof. I'm gonna change these bulbs. It says Sheldrake 5.
Huh. I wonder if I could have figured that out without finding all 3 light bulbs. I wonder.
No.
I saw it right before all 3 light bulbs went in, and I went, ah.
I figured it out once we had a -5. I just had to check volume 5 of each book and we'd be fine. Anyway, sorry for not reading the characters there, but these characters, they seem familiar.
Alright, let's go get Sheldrake 5.
Okay, so you need to look at it again, I think. You need to look at it again, and then they have to say, oh, wait, this could mean we have to look at Sheldrake
God
5.
damn it, you're right.
Oh,
damn
I
it.
think we might be able to get novel screen? Maybe?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah! Sheldrake 5?
Junpei read the text aloud. I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go back and look.
Okay.
Seven and Clover walked off, leaving Junpei and Snake behind.
Hello, Junpei.
Sheldrake.
Man, she shell on my Drake till at 5.
God.
Thank you, Evocative. See, this is the
Fucking
proper
thanks, Runa.
intellectual rigor that we at Moonshot like to bring to games.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean. And you can find some of that intellectual rigor about video games on Select and Start. Hosted by Kiefer.
I was gonna say you can find some of the intellectual rigor about games, about analog games, on the Argonauts podcast.
That's 5. We're at
Boom,
5
we're
now.
5.
Yeah,
Nice.
2 and 1. Let's go.
High 5, alright. Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He had a rather interesting theory.
I
Morphogenetic
completely
fields,
forgot that she did this.
which relies on the theory of morphic resonance. Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did.
Yeah, what was it? The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well,
Junpei's eyes narrowed.
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
tell you what.
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Snake's shoulders slumped and he shook his head slowly.
Very well. Fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Junpei nodded. With that, they climbed up to the top floor. Snake was silent for a moment after they arrived, then finally crossed his arms and spoke.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
Snake reached into his sleeve and pulled out a small, stiff piece of paper.
That's a braille card. It looks like just the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card.
Yeah, that tracks.
There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Ouch.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well,
Snake nodded.
Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth but not hers?
Yep.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole, quote, activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us. No matter what the situation was.
Snake paused and cocked his head as though he was listening to something very far away. His face looked dark, as though something was weighing on him.
Snake?
Junpei wasn't quite sure what to say. Snake turned and looked at him.
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see.
So we just info dump in a black screen. Great.
Morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she?
Snake looked down. His face was tight. A slight tremor shook his body, and he tried to hide it. He was putting on a good front, but even Junpei could see that he was holding back something deep and powerful. He made as if to brush something from his face and looked up at Junpei.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine...
Is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes.
Snake nodded slowly.
The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashiro. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division.
I know that silhouette.
Musashido was their majority stockholder.
Shout outs to Musashido's mustache there.
It's quite the mustache.
Quite the mustache.
It's quite the mustache.
It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
I also gotta say, why doesn't Ace wear a cool hat anymore? It really brings this whole look together.
Yeah.
The fedora is great. It is wild.
I guess it
With
might
the
have made him...
shoulder-length hair.
Might have
Pretty
made
good.
him too obviously evil too soon.
Yeah, legit. So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Junpei couldn't shake the sense he'd heard those 4 names somewhere before.
You motherfucker, you have not heard those 2 names before. Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment at this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research.
To take us back to Homestuck Deep Cuts, these guys do kind of look like they could rival the Midnight Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. This is what fucking Midnight Crew human sonas looked like.
Yep.
Oh my god, you're right. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
Okay, we've escalated.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murderer.
Now this is some Phoenix Wright cross-examination bullshit.
Yeah, it really is.
They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether or not the Golden Witch was real. What matters is what happened on that island.
People say this sometimes. That's right.
Snake nodded.
Okay, I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people. Right, that is what you were saying.
I know I had it backward and look at him.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
This seems so fucking pseudoscience bullshit to me, and I'm drinking in every moment of it.
Absolutely.
Is this how the spirit bomb works for Goku?
Maybe!
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
We just hit a 1-minute ad, so we do not follow right now. We need a minute to process all of this.
Gives me time to take a fucking drink.
This is great. I just get to sit back and be lectured to.
It's fun to be the one who gets to have all the lines once in a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I said in the chat, I was like, I'm basically being info dumped to right now.
I'm also, while we're on an ad, I'm gonna grab my phone from its charger point really fast.
I'm gonna clear out some of my notifications. Okay, there is definitely a draft in my window, and I have no idea where it is.
A what in your window?
There's a draft.
I heard a giraffe, and I was very confused. Hey, also, which astrological symbol is it on Snake's robes? Which planet is that?
Hold on a second.
I've returned.
I am checking really quick for you. No. Give me the classical planets, please. Thank you.
I'm always saying, give me the classical planets.
We keep saying this.
That is... That's Mercury with a little dot in the horns, so I don't think that's Mercury.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it is Secret Evil Mercury.
Are you
Secret evil
checking
Mercury.
the symbol on Snake's robe?
Yes.
Mhm, right on his
BB
tummy.
asked.
Yeah, right on his
I
tummy.
see. Yes.
All right, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Oh, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Okay, this is getting into some meta-narrative bullshit now.
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
Junpei thought about it for a moment.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying?
Yes, close enough at least.
Come on, that's just...
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that's how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonu project began.
Snake suddenly looked very serious. Up till now, he just had a big grin on his face getting to info dump on Junpei like this.
By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
No, I haven't.
You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see. In theory, it is supposed to test for the existence of telepathy.
Oh. Why'd you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise, children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped.
No shit.
His face barely moved as he spoke.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total.
Yep, uh-huh.
For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put in Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard, until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
Quick pause for the in-character shit, because I really want to say, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
What a piece of shit.
Q&A time, fuck.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
You know, this guy Ace with his fedora and all that shit, he used to be a real piece of shit. You know, he's not
still
now.
that bad.
He's not now, but he used to be a real piece of shit.
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same.
Technically, he was still this bad in the safe ending. We just didn't know that.
It's true, it's true.
It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found, and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Snake sounded defeated. His half-hearted attempt at derision served to only show how much the story had affected him. Just as Junpei was about to speak. Hey! Junpei! Snake! How much longer are you gonna two sit around on your bony asses?
God fucking damn it,
Get down
Seven.
here!
You're
Seven's
almost
voice
as bad
echoed
as
up from below.
Ace!
Snake took a deep breath and blinked rapidly, as if waking up from a long nap.
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon.
Snake headed for the stairs, but Junpei put an arm out to stop him.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes, that was what they said in the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong? Wow,
Yes.
Junpei.
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
Ouch.
They were brother and sister like Clover and I. Brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was...
Snake couldn't bring himself to continue. It looked as though what he was about to say brought him great pain.
Her name was Akane.
I knew you were gonna say that, you motherfucker! That's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking bitch.
That was the girl who... died.
Did Discord clip me?
It might have
No.
a little bit, but
Or maybe a little.
your pop-off came through just great.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Letting you immerse yourself in it for a minute.
Definitely clip that moment for future Moonshot stream compilations.
The minute he couldn't say it, I was like, oh, he's about to say fucking Akane.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it turns out she's been a ghost the whole time. Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't believe that, but sure.
What other conclusion could we draw?
I mean, we only know the name Akane. We don't know the last name yet.
You're right, this could just be, oh, oops,
No,
same name,
hold on
different
a
person.
second. No, they said her last name.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't know the girl that died's last name.
Right. I guess not.
Could be a
Okay.
different Akane.
Yeah. Come on. Coincidence? I think not.
Coincidencia.
Junpei felt
Alright,
as though he'd
alright.
been punched in the stomach. His vision blurry, his head felt light.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then who's June? No, that's impossible.
Search your feelings, Junpei, you know it to be true.
It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, well, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. With someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Junpei shook his head hard and pulled himself back to reality.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Then Snake had noticed. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, alright?
Snake raised an eyebrow, but said nothing. He headed down the stairs, Junpei bringing up the rear.
Oh. I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
With every step he took, the cold, hard sound of feet against metal dug at his heart.
God.
Ooh.
Puzzle room.
You know what's fucking great
That's
Uh-huh.
fucking great.
is I have that art that's sitting in my Tumblr drafts right now, that I've been sitting on for like 3 years, where June, it's all of the people plus a couple of extras with chess pieces, and June's is the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been thinking a lot about that.
Is that the one you've talked about that you're gonna like let yourself look at after the game?
Oh,
Or was that a different one?
No, I go in and I look at that post regularly, and I just like immerse myself in it without actually like really thinking too hard. Like I think about it, but I don't like overthink it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, June is just the queen, okay? Like,
She
I don't-
is just a queen, but also Junpei is a pawn.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's player character. Of course he's a pawn.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Runa has a art zine that she showed to Rachel, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait very patiently, and then I'm going to
Yes.
shove this thing into my face and then possibly eat it. Runa, I'm not gonna eat your zine, I promise. Okay, Sheldrake number 5, let's go. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture?
Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume.
Oh, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button. What was that sound?
Sounded like something really big was moving.
Came from the top floor. All right, let's go check it out. Junpei voice. I am not suffering from what I just learned.
Oh, God.
Okay, 13, 14, 10, 13. This looks like an output monitor. I bet the letters you type on the keyboard will show up here. Well, I bet you gotta type something on that keyboard. Yeah, no shit. But you can only enter letters. And it looks like you can only enter 4 letters. Oh, okay, so if we get... Guess you need to hit enter once you type in the letters. And you can erase what you type with clear. Okay,
Blah, blah,
usual
blah.
shit.
13, 14, 10, 14?
Yeah.
13 is what, M? Isn't 13 M?
13 is M.
14 then would be N.
10.
Is J? Do I have that
Yeah.
right?
I think so?
Nope.
No.
Is it another fucking base 16 shit?
Damn it, I
Damn
still
it.
get this.
What the
Oh,
hell is
actually-
the point of these Roman? What is Snake doing?
Those Roman numerals, if you convert them to Arabic numerals, they'll have 13, 14, 10, and 13. Why don't you just convert the numbers to letters?
We did that.
But actually, if we were to think, yeah, base 16 or whatever, then
Oh, yeah.
13 would be D, 14 would be E,
Oh.
10 would be A.
It says
It's
dead.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The minute that it like wasn't spelling out a word, I
Mhm.
was like, oh, this has got to be a thematically appropriate word. And you said
Uh-huh.
EE, and I went dead.
Yep.
Good job, Junpei.
You did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Okay. my
Good
voice-
job, Junpei.
Don't get too excited. Password was dead, remember? Oh, that's probably bad, right?
So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go. Hurry up. It's time we got this over with.
All right, handle.
Hey, 7. You want to give us a couple of hands?
What? We put in the password. What else could we have to do?
Then that means it's the other door.
Other door.
All right, let's get this thing open.
Alright, this fucking door works, I guess.
We did it.
You found it.
We found it. It
Yay,
only,
novel screen.
it only took us a breathtaking 90 minutes.
Woo!
To be fair, 30 minutes of that was just Snake info dumping.
It was
That is
a big
true.
steak info dump.
The door opened
My
and
throat
Junpei and
hurts.
the others leapt through it. Alright, so this is the next. Just as Seven was about to finish the sentence, their attention was drawn to the clang of metal on metal ringing out behind them.
The door.
They spun around. The door they'd just come through had slammed shut.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
What, you wanted to go back 7?
The one time I don't wedge something in the door. Junpei grabbed hold with both of his hands and pulled with all his strength.
The whole ship is creaking.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, it looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Oh, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps when we find a key card, we could open the door and leave.
Well, yeah, that might work, but... Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Aw, man.
This is pixel hunting at
Fucking
its
sucks.
finest.
Oh good, we've got more mannequin parts laying around. It's filled with piles of all manner of things. The only word to describe it was chaotic. It's like a tornado had passed through, followed by a giant who had picked up and shaken the entire room. A few times.
Looks that way.
Junpei's heart fell.
No way!
For real? Clover and Seven both looked as though they were about to cry.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die if that's what you'd prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. Alright then, let's begin.
Way to be good sport about it, Snake. I guess you haven't had to do too many puzzles, so you're still fresh. The rest of the team's a little tired,
You
but
can't
Snake's still
fucking
fresh.
see any of them.
I've actually been doing quite a few puzzles lately. I've been playing indie puzzle games. I heard of them recommended on the podcast Indie Mixtape.
Ooh,
That's 6.
that's 6. Alright. We'll have to see how long this puzzle room takes us, because I'm gonna call a hard out in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
totally.
need to go to bed because it's a weeknight, but we should at least start this room.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. Speedrunning time. Hey, Mac.
Yeah, hey, Mac.
Yeah?
Ready for a boss rush?
Oh my fucking god. I guess so! I feel like I've seen this before. That was part Clover voice, part Junpei voice. Look, Junpei, the rust on here looks like Elvis's face! Oh, you're just fucking clicking everything?
I am. What am I supposed to do here? Not click everything?
Yeah, we know the room will take us longer than 30 minutes, but like, bro, it's 11 o'clock at night on the East Coast. Almost. Daylight savings is killer.
It is. Man, this place is a mess.
It's so messy. I don't know where to start.
So this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are the parts of the puzzles we've solved in other rooms.
If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero machine puzzles he needs to see his plan come to fruition.
Snake, you missed a couple of words in there, huh?
They bonked me on the head when they knocked me out. I grabbed the words that I was about to say from the morphogenetic field early.
I think these fans are for ventilation. Probably to circulate air.
Gosh, this deck is really big. Yeah, it does seem pretty heavy duty.
I suppose it belongs to whoever used this room, wouldn't you say?
Alright, we should...
Yeah, let's look around.
We can
Rotate.
save mid-room, right?
Yeah,
That's
we
a thing
can
we've
save
done
mid-room.
before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This screen is huge. Wonder why it's blue. Uh-huh. Oh ho ho ho.
15 cells with numbers and letters in them. Let me at it.
Okay. This one is the place of the letters in the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because F is 6 and L is 11. No, that's not true. Fuck! Damn it! Wait, no, hold on a second. That's a...
Yeah.
I was
no,
12.
I'm wrong.
Let's see.
No, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Whenever you touch one cell, other ones turn on it next to it turn on and off. You gotta use that to make all the cells on the right and bottom green.
Hey, Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You think this might have something to do with the puzzle?
It's a piece of paper. A bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs. Just like you said, it's probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow.
Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Aw, she's blushing. Let's go back and try again. Yeah, that's wrong, because 1 plus 6 plus 5 would be 12, not 11. Oh, okay, it's one of these fucking puzzles. God damn it! I hate these!
These are I fucking hate these puzzles. I think these are like the worst type of puzzle ever designed.
These suck so bad. Hold on a second, hit D. Well, no, not now.
Alright, should I just restart? Yeah, let's just reset
Yes.
it. Alright, so I do think that we want...
I don't think it's gonna work because a corner does. Hold on a second. Hit D now. I want to see what turns. Yeah. Okay. So D does that one in adjacent. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it'll flip all of the adjacent cells. And I think we need to get each of these sums to work out.
Yes. Honestly, this is a puzzle I'm gonna straight up tell you fucking brute force it.
Let's see. So we want 1 9 here to add up to A.
Because it's not. It's on off, right? Like.
Let's see. F plus 6.
Yeah, it's like a lights
is
puzzle.
L. So that works. Yeah. So we just need the D corner to be turned off.
Good work.
Yep.
Nice
Random
job.
clicking saves the day.
Yep. We love to brute force a
We're
puzzle.
so smart.
I hate those puzzles. I'm so bad at them. I always look up solutions.
Yeah, they're
I'm
the
okay
worst.
at them, but I can never think through them in like a. I always just solve them by fucking around. I never actually come up with like a direct solution.
They
Yeah.
confuse the fuck out of me.
Everyone loves to pile praise onto Junpei.
Except for 7. Fuck you, kid. Look at that. We don't have time to be praising you. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open. Something came out. Wait, where did he say something came
Is
out?
it a little cross?
Oh, yeah, there it is. A cross emblem.
Wow. Crosses.
Those are cross
Shields.
Oh yeah, much as I would love to keep going eternally because I'm like on the fucking edge of my seat right now, I am so goddamn EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, same.
It looks like we're about to
Oh,
find
so
more.
we need 4 of these little bitches.
Nothing's happening.
I feel symbols engraved just above ancient notation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol, at the right the cross symbol, on the bottom left the mysterious circle symbol, and lastly the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Do you insert the emblems in this order?
Okay.
We need the rest of the emblems before we do anything else.
This
Alright.
is-
Damn, no dice.
No. Being in this life and death game designed by some sort of sicko who just wants to put everyone in like puzzles and traps and stuff, does it make you think of anything?
I don't know, Jacqueline, what does it make you think of?
It makes me think of the hit podcast we saw on the Moonshot Network.
That's 7.
We need 2 more real quick if we're gonna call it a night.
We've got 20 minutes. I'm sure something will pop up.
Oh, I thought you were asking to stop now. Okay, good. We will.
No. It's so small. I wonder what it is.
No clue. All right. So we come back. to those
Junpei's gone
computers later.
mute from shock.
All right, we have fans. Goddamn screens everywhere. All right, let's try this arcade machine. Whoa. Well, at least we got something on the screen.
Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office.
Morse code.
Yeah. The dots on here look like dits for Morse code. 2 dots in the first line. Oh.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway.
Alright, I'll try. Maybe
looks
I gotta
like
run
it's-
through the instructions.
If I just tap a button, I'll add it. If I hold it down, it'll be a da.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, so we just don't know what it is? We don't know what the clue is? It was 241, right? Nope, didn't like it.
Apparently not.
Is it
Maybe we-
the same as the code that was in the communications room? Which I've forgotten?
Could it just be SOS?
Sure, let's try that. Oh, we have four.
Oh, okay.
that's
Yeah,
like-
no, that's all we got.
Is we get
Oh.
those characters. Nope. All right.
Junpei confusion moment. What's on the bottom of that? What's the bottom thing?
Bottom of what?
There's like a little orange wheel. Have we looked at that?
No, we haven't yet.
Okay.
Junpei, there's a compass here. Yeah, we solved the puzzle like this in the wheelhouse. We just need to do the same thing here.
Same thing.
The important part is the nautical table we just found. To match up the directions of the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I'm gonna use the wheel. Blah blah blah.
Okay, so we have to do this again.
Alright, let's see, we need to pull
Okay,
up
we
the
have the
chart.
hint button on this one, which we didn't on the Morse code one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So maybe we don't have what we need for the Morse code one yet?
Yeah, probably not. Let's pull up. Oh, yeah. Okay, the hint is not. Alright, so it's south.
Southwest. Southeast.
So south. West.
Southeast. That's northeast.
Northeast. Then just east.
East.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
I think if you let it... Oh, no, we have to reset
I
it.
could have let it spin the whole way, and I didn't. That's okay. We'll just...
You can just hit back and...
Yeah, we'll just go back. Alright. Sorry, that is user error.
South.
West. Southeast.
Then northeast.
Northeast.
And then east.
East.
North. And east again.
There we go.
Yay, ringing.
Yay! Good boy!
Good boy,
Clover, no.
Junpei.
I love Clover.
We don't have
I
time for
love
puppy
Clover
play
so
right
much.
now.
She's best girl.
She really, oh, yeah, she's one of the best girls.
Oh, there we go. There's our second shield.
Something slid open and came out.
This room isn't so hard. We can finish it in 15 minutes.
I heard a noise too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? Noise, huh?
Our helm emblem. Alright. Was that the big box we were talking about?
I think so.
Oh, holy
oh,
shit.
Shit. There's a coffin in here. A coffin. Seventh Ink. Yep, he's all pale.
Yep, he's all pale.
No way. Could this be?
I'm sorry, but what's going on?
It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it.
Right.
Alright. Man, I can't bring myself to tell him.
Well, at any rate, let's have a look around.
There's a metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it.
All
Oh,
ice. Ah, the two machines.
Holy shit. Man, this is serious.
Ah, well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand.
Okay, I got it.
Ready?
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1. Ha!
Eh.
Oh, look. Doesn't seem to be ready to open.
Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something.
Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way.
Hey, Seven, you think you could open it up with your superhuman strength?
No, I'll
What's
just pass on
wrong?
this one.
What the heck?
Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we?
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Could it be true? Anyway, let's lock that right back up.
We're just gonna close that up and...
No strong as fuck, mommy. Wait, what's the fucking post? You thought it was a normal Monday? Nope. Strong as fuck, ice mommy.
Fuck.
Something,
Something written on these pieces of paper. 3 sheets of this stuff.
That's not it.
That's the old one.
Oh, was it the Morse code charts?
Maybe.
Oh, I bet we spell out all and then ice into the Morse code
Oh, good
Oh.
call, good call.
thing. So it's dit da. Yeah, see? Or no, wait, but the third symbol's only a single symbol. So maybe
Weird.
I'm wrong. Dit da, dit da.
Can you open up the first one again?
Yeah.
What if we put in ace?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll try it.
Or it could also be ice.
It could be ice, actually.
Got it. I'll try. We can
Let's
try
do
both.
ice. That makes more sense.
Have you figured out what you're supposed to enter here, Junpei?
3 lines, each line is 1 letter.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then perhaps the letters, after all, isn't what you just said?
Yeah,
One
we
line has
just-
2 spaces, the next 4?
Yeah, I get it. We're
Yep,
speed
yep.
running this. We're
Do you
speedrunning
understand,
We're
Junpei?
speedrunning, we're
Do you,
speedrunning, we're
do you get
speedrunning,
it?
we're speedrunning, we're speedrunning. Oh,
Surely you can finish
see,
the
getting
room in the
close
next
now.
12 minutes, Junpei.
this. All right. Okay. Dash.
Or wait, I was doing
dash dot.
Yeah, we're good. Yep, ice.
Holy shit. I see. It seems you solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice.
How did you know?
All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. Yes, I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded like something sliding open. Do you see anything that kind of made that noise?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, one more thing. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the cough is unlocked now.
What?
Code.
Like zoinks.
Zoinks.
Soing Scoop! I got jump scared by that.
Okay, let's open this coffin up.
Right, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. There's going to be something horrible in there, I just know it. Okay, deep breath. Here we go. And it's empty.
Motherfucker. Oh man, there's nobody in there. I can't believe I was scared of something like that.
What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there?
It's a long fucking story. Ask Junpei about it sometime.
Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There's something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? Two things on the bottom of the coffin.
So we got a plate with an emblem on it, and...
The Neptune key! Yes, we finally found it! Now we can get through the hallway.
That's correct, Clover, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know?
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Yeah, Clover, you're fucking telling me.
We're just gonna keep our Neptune key in our pocket.
Coffin emblem.
Hang on to our coffin.
Oh, that's the
emblem.
waffle pattern.
The waffle pattern.
Did we finish this room?
I think...
There might be more steps, I guess, but it'd be really funny if we just did it.
Laughing at us in chat right now.
Piles of shit everywhere.
I'm sure there's more bullshit in here.
There's gotta be.
But it's good to at least get through the first phase.
We're also, like, moving through it really quickly because we're not doing half of the lines.
You have to do it manually.
Oh. Yeah, I have to.
That's annoying as fuck. Alright,
Steering
home
wheel.
first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whoa.
We have more puzzles
Okay.
to do. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Alright, here we go.
Actually, is this a good place to stop?
You want to?
Can we run through the explanation for this puzzle really quick,
sure.
actually? Well, now we've got something on the monitors, at least.
Well, what's that?
Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules.
Numbered area will turn blue when you touch it. Touching a numbered ball will move the ball to the area. Cannot move the red balls. Can move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check once you've moved all the balls
doing
except
the
for the red
fucking
ones.
doors.
The digital roots of all the balls in the area must match the number of the door, blah blah blah.
I love this idea for a puzzle, actually.
This whips.
They say practice makes prefects.
Practice makes perfect, dummy.
Hey, let's see you solve the next one, then you can make fun of me. Okay, so this is digital roots.
Well,
I'm pretty sure
1
that
and
these
2
are
in
the
here.
first.
These are the first rooms.
These are the first rooms for the
No, the first rooms
ship.
were 4 versus 5.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
That adds up to 3. And then these 4, I'm pretty sure should work out to 6. That's a 9, and that's a 15, so that's 24, which works out to 6.
Okay,
Gamer
this is
strats.
it. Right? But nothing's happening.
There are still 3 more dentations, silly. Funny. Something will happen. Quirky. Strange.
What was the next one? It was the
Describing
cross
Clover's
is next.
behavior. Quite odd.
emblem of the cross. puzzle number 2.
We're literally just blasting through this dialogue. Sorry, gang.
Sorry, do you want me to slow down? Because I will slow down.
Oh, no.
I'm just-
I don't have a problem with it.
It's also just
I'm warning
talking
the
about the rules
viewers.
of the puzzle. Alright, I'll let you read this one at least.
Anyway, like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. You know what else there's 1,000 of?
Isn't that a picture is worth 1,000 words?
What else is there?
No,
1,000 of,
hold on a
Mac?
second. Snake, hold on. You know what else
Okay,
there's
sorry.
1,000 of, or more than?
What?
Pokemon, which you can hear us drop in a bracket in the best podcast ever made, Champs of the Making.
That's 8.
That
That's
one-
8.
That one was a stretch, I know. I'm sorry.
No, it was good.
It was good, it was good.
Hey, at least I'm trying, alright?
Alright. It is putting us
Okay,
into
so-
situations that we were in the game. Like
Yeah.
at first the 9th man died, and then Snake knocked himself out. I guess, or not Snake, Ace knocked himself out, but we didn't have Snake at that point, so that does change it a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, it does affect stuff.
Well, let's put 7 and 7. And then if we add a pair that makes 9, well, 4, 5, or
Do
3,
6 and 3?
3 and 6 do like to go through doors together. And then this
Wild,
should work
huh?
out. Because if one of them works, then the other one has to work as well. That's how math works. I know my shit. Alright, Junpei, only 2 left now. We can do it. Oh, wait, I need to grab. Let's see, it was Weird
The
Circle
dots.
was 3rd, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Emblem of the Secret Code. Same puzzle.
This is the 3rd time I've done it. This will be fine.
Don't shame yourself. You might hurt something.
Shut up! Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something.
Junpei, you may not be good at improv, but there are people who do podcasts who care about improv and Dragon Ball Z and Kame House Party. You can check it out.
It's funny. No, it's funny, Jacqueline, because I was gonna fucking do Kame House Party earlier, and I just missed the opportunity to do it.
I'm glad that we were on the same wavelength there.
Okay, great. We did it. We got 9.
9! 9 plugs!
We did 9 plugs for 9 Moonshot podcasts, which you should all listen to.
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all good. Hey, we can't do anything with Santa. That's interesting. Ow.
You
Um,
chumps know Japanese?
Er,
That adds up to 16,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Good root of 7.
and so does 268.
Yep.
Nice. Excellent work, Junpei. If I got 1 left, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Alright, 4th one. It's very similar.
I think this is probably the last one.
Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen.
All right. I'll solve it in no time. Interesting.
I mean, our only choice is to put all 5 into 1, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing we can do.
And I think, let's see. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 8 is 26, which is a digital root of 8.
Which is 8, yeah. It's... Oh, okay, there we go. Huh? Where did that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard. Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions!
Alright, finally, I will give you a little bit of praise, Junpei. A little bit. A smidgen.
Did you hear something just now?
Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe.
Oh.
Alright, maybe we should stop here.
Yeah, we should
Yeah, let's stop here.
real quick. I don't think I have the brains to have this
I do
reveal.
want to actually see this picture,
Okay.
but I'm gonna save first, so then we can start with it as well.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's get a close look at this baby.
In
A
the drawer was a
picture?
single picture. He picked it up. It was a photograph of 4 men. Here's the boys. Here is as shoot. Who
Oh
said
my
that in
God.
chat? But the Morphogenic Crew is the name of this 4.
Yeah, instead of the Midnight Crew, it's the Morphogenetic Crew.
Mhm.
Hey, Mac,
Hey,
these guys look familiar.
hey, look, it's the Ninth Man. I apparently had this. Hold on. Well, that's Ace. I know that's
Ace
Ace.
and his dumb fucking fedora.
Ace and his dumb fucking fedora. The Musashido looks like the captain.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
And I don't know who this bitch in the fancy brown blazer is.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
There's a pretty... You've made all the other connections. So it makes sense that this guy would also be somewhere on the ship, right?
Yes. Oh wait, is he the fucking was he Man X?
looks like it.
That's what it certainly
Yeah.
looks like right now.
Yeah, he's Man X.
Got our whole crew.
I was thinking that he had to be because I knew that it was Ace from the silhouettes that we got before. I knew that it was Ace, and I knew that it was the Ninth Man because Runa reminded me that Ace brought that up in his villain power rant from Safe Ending. I'm standing on the subway platform, and Runa was like, "Oh yeah, the Ninth Man." And I was like, "I'm sorry, did I know that?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Okay, great. I just wasn't paying attention." So I'm like, "Okay, so these two other motherfuckers who I don't recognize have to be not the other players,
Mm-hmm.
but they are definitely connected."
Definitely
Yeah, this is a
connected.
great place to fall off.
Mm-hmm. Because I think we're about to hit another long expedition before we actually find it, you know.
Yeah, probably the next time we pick up, Jacqueline's gonna do another snake info dump.
I love to do it.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Unless Seven has something to say.
next time we might finish this.
Uh-huh. Yeah, next time, if we can find a time to do it, we'll go long and try to finish this out.
Next time, hopefully, we'll be able to do a weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good this weekend.
Not this weekend.
Oh, sorry, not this weekend.
Yeah, I
got
can't do
confused.
this weekend. This weekend's gonna be kind of killer for me, so.
Oh no.
It'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be great.
Yeah, killer can be positive or negative, you know?
Yeah.
And speaking of killers,
Speaking of killers,
we got a bunch of killers in the picture right now. It looks like.
there's also a bunch of killers that you can hear my good friend Jacqueline talk about, along with Marn, Emma, and Nessa on Dead Teen House Party. Oh, I snuck a 10th one
There's a 10th plug somewhere on the ship.
in.
What the
What?
fuck?
It's 0, baby.
Oh
All right.
my God.
I'm pretty sure 0 was just we see saw. Like, come on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Or maybe
Alright,
0
well,
was the friends we made along the way.
Well, thanks everybody for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for
and
coming
getting
out,
to hear
y'all.
Thank you
me
all.
cheering fucking delight at that last reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna
Thank
peace
Wow.
out. Tomorrow night,
Thanks for
Sasha should be
joining
back on the
us.
channel with some more chill art stream. On Thursday, there should be a Tactics Thursday. On Friday, there's what's on Fridays?
Isn't it Historia Holmes on Fridays?
It might be. Uh, I
Or
know
is it Historia Homies? I'm not
Oh, it's
sure.
Historia Homies. That's what's usually on Fridays nowadays.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I can't fucking read the font on their promo images. Sorry, Riley and Jay.
And sadly, we will not be back on Saturday because, as Mac just put it, they have a killer weekend lined up.
It's gonna be so worth it.
All right. Well, but we will be back soon because otherwise Mac will just kill us from
No,
their
Mac will
desperation to know. Okay, Mac won't kill us,
die.
but Mac will explode. That's what will happen. And maybe Jacqueline and
That's
I will
so
be
sad.
caught in the shrapnel.
Or worse, Mac will spoil himself for the end of this game. I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do
I
it.
promise I'm not gonna
Don't
do
do
that.
it.
That would kill me.
I'm gonna go and stare at that art in my Tumblr drafts, though.
All right.
Have fun and
Yeah,
have a good
have
and
fun.
all of you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, have a
Yeah,
wonderful
everybody
night,
have a good night.
folks.